Hey guys, Collar here, bringing you another Pimpest Play commentary, and this is none other than Boxer versus Chunsang, where Boxer uses some very high-tech Terran units and some very rare Terran units to do something very rare to some even rarer Terran units. Okay, that's all the hints I'm going to give. But yeah, this made it to number 2 in the Pimpest play. Here we have Boxer spawning in orange at the 9 o'clock position, and we have Chun Sang. I don't know much about him, but I know he was in 2 Pimpest play videos on the receiving side, so unfortunately for him, a Terran player also spawning in brown at the 1 o'clock. And of course, if you guys haven't seen this map, wow, this is Lost Temple, and wow, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. I'm running a really old executable file here of StarCraft 0.1.09 in order to play this replay properly. And like I said, this made it to the number 2 Pimpest playlist in 2002. I think it deserved number 1 actually. This is for me one of the best Boxer moments of all time. This is a long game, I warn you. So get your popcorn, get your potato chips out, get your beer out, and enjoy this game. Okay, so we have Boxer here on Lost Temple. Looks like he's sending an SCV out. We'll see what he decides to do with this SCV. Looks like he's going to be building that supply depot on that position everyone loves, where you can get a wall in with just a supply depot and a barracks. And let's see what Chun Sang's doing. Looks like he's also considering doing a wall in with his SCV. So yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying all my commentaries. I know you guys have. I know a lot of people have. Some people haven't, I'm sure, but you guys don't talk to me, so I'm happy. People are asking me to do a lot of series in the past, and I would like to do some of them. Boxer versus I Love UUV, I keep promising every time. Someone is asking me for some good I Love UUV versus July games. Someone else is asking for some, I think, I Love UUV versus Reach or Now Raw. What else do I have to talk about here? I just did the Air Force Ace versus Lake Half Oz series, so you guys can enjoy that on my playlist. Looks like Chunsang's trying to do a little bit of an SCV harass, but Boxer's going to stop that, and I'm going to take off vision here. Looks like Chunsang building his barracks. He's getting his refinery also, so fairly standard tech builds from both players so far. I'm going to be guessing both are going to go up to factory very soon here. And Chunsang, he's going to try to get up this ramp, but he's not going to be able to. Boxer has left an SCV there in order to prevent him from doing that. But Boxer actually hasn't got a scout out yet either. Probably he's going to finish this barracks, let the SCV go home, and then he's going to get a scout out. And it looks like he is going to lift up his barracks. Let's see if Chunsang can get under there. Oh, Boxer, you need to land. Yeah, Boxer lands the barracks in time, so Chunsang doesn't get his scout in. That would have been a little bit problematic for him. Looks like Boxer actually put down his barracks a little bit before Chunsang did. Yeah, a little bit before Chunsang did, so Boxer getting the start off of the game a little sooner, and of course the reason is because Chunsang had to build a second supply depot in order to wall in here, and of course wall-ins are things we see in Lost Temple a lot when you're playing Terran versus a Zerg player, or sometimes against a Protoss player. But Terran versus Terran, I'm surprised that both players decided to go for the wall-ins here, so both are perhaps thinking about doing some kind of tech rush, or perhaps this was just more of a standard game back in 2001 or 2002 whenever this was played. And actually a bunker rush coming from Chunsang here. A bunker being built outside of Boxer's wall, and Boxer doesn't seem to be very concerned here. He's not building his marine, and he's just waiting for the factory to be formed here. Now I think he's going to notice this is happening. It looks like he's just going to build his vulture and go for a second, going for an armory actually. I was going to say going for a second factory there, but Chunsang has actually gotten off a bunker in front of Boxer's base. Of course, there's only one marine inside the bunker, but he's going to get a couple more marines, and Boxer could be trouble here early on in the game. Of course, we know the game isn't going to end, but what is this going to do for Boxer? We're going to have to see. Chunsang might be able to take down the supply depot actually. I think the marine auto targets the supply depot when it's inside of this inside of his bunker, or maybe it doesn't, and he had to manipulate it, so it did. I'm not sure. Boxer getting his machine shop, so it looks like he's going to be trying to get his tank out to deal with this bunker rush at his wall in, and Boxer needs also to try to prevent this marine from getting into the bunker, although I don't think there's any way he can do that. We'll see if the timing works out for Boxer though. Let's see what Chunsang's doing. Chunsang looks like he's researching siege mode and getting his tank out. Ooh, Boxer actually spotting this marine here. Chunsang, get it into... Oh, Chunsang, you play poorly. Yeah, he walked it over here, and then he just didn't get it into the bunker in time. So Chunsang losing a little bit of an opportunity there. Boxer sent out his first vulture, but Chunsang does have his wall in here, and looks like he's going to be perfectly safe from a vulture. He's getting his command center now after getting his first tank out, and looks like another marine from Chunsang getting intercepted there. So this bunker rush so far not doing much at all, and looks like Boxer's tank is out. So Chunsang's bunker rush fails. If he had gotten one or two more marines down, I think he would have taken down at least a supply depot and probably prevented the vulture from coming down and taking down another marine. So unfortunately for him, doing nothing to Boxer. Boxer is going to get his command center, and he has his army getting +1 weapons actually immediately. Chunsang does have siege mode before Boxer does, and he's going to siege from underneath here. Looks like he's going to actually get some hits off on these on his Goliath, but looks like he's unsieging exactly the wrong time. He might be get taken out by Boxer's tank. Looks like he's going to be forced to run. Oh, he needs to run his tank like right away. Yeah, you don't want to lose that tank there. And Chunsang looks like he's almost done with his command center. He's going for a starport and an armory here. Interesting old school Terran builds. Of course, nowadays we'd be seeing a lot more factories to start with, probably more vultures to start with, and a faster command center. But this game did start unorthodoxically, is that a word? When Chunsang went for that weird little bunker rush at Boxer's Wall-In. So I was saying maybe it's standard for players back then to ball in on Terran versus Terran. I don't know actually. Chunsang also going for a +1 attack upgrade, so very fast +1 there. Boxer getting his siege tank repaired, and he might be pushing out with his Goliath and his siege tank, but I don't think Boxer has siege mode just yet. It looks like he's researching siege mode, so he's not going to be able to do much at all to Chunsang. Chunsang with 3 tanks on the ridge there. Looks like he's about to land his command center. He does have that advantage. He's going to get his command center down low quickly, a little more quickly than Boxer. Actually, no, about exactly the same time. And Boxer's getting his refinery too. Let's see what Boxer's building in his base. Looks like he's building some missile turrets also. Just getting ready for the dropships that are inevitably going to come. And I'm trying to be like the Korean observers who can do this without making the viewers feel really dizzy. But I'm afraid I'm not as good as they are. They are professionally trained observers. Really, they're just very good. I think a lot of them are pro players actually, before they became just the observers, even not even the commentators for Pro StarCraft, because they can always just identify where the action is and where to click. I do believe there's 2 observers per match, though. That does help, though, or maybe I'm just making that up. In any case, though, Tank and Goliath coming out now for Boxer. Let's see what else is going on. Supply people being built for Boxer. Boxer's got his 2 buildings spotting for him at this annoying cliff position on Lost Temple, the map we all love and all have played too many games on. Chunsang not getting his Vespian Geyser, so Boxer's going to have a gas edge here pretty soon, and we'll see what he decides to do with it. So far, no extra factories going up for Boxer. I'm a little surprised there. He's not getting more factories up, or not getting a starport or something. Looks like he's actually content building some missile turrets. Meanwhile, Chunsang has a dropship here with 2 SCVs. Actually, he might be going for a corner expand here, or perhaps going to build some turrets on top of his cliff. That also is a possibility to prevent the drops that Boxer might be executing on him. Boxer actually just happy with macroing up, I guess, off of 2 factories. Although, again, this is something you probably wouldn't see in today's StarCraft TVT. Yeah, it looks like Chunsang is going to build some protective turrets here. And looks like he's actually might be going for a drop on Boxers. No, I guess he's just going to leave that tank in there. What else is he doing? He's actually only at 1 factory right now. And he does have his scanners up. A bunker here at this protective region against this ridge here, I guess, just to provide even more security against the drop, or I don't know, just some place to stick a marine, I guess. He's finally mining gas now, and Boxer moving out with a lot of SCVs actually. Gonna get scouts around the map, I believe is what he's trying to do. Chunsang has a scout here. Let's see what's going on inside of Boxer's base. Looks like he's upgrading Charon boosters actually, so a little concerned about dropships, I guess, and he'll be ready for them, of course, with his Goliath's force. Charon boosters just make the Goliath so effective against all air units. Boxer looks like he's actually going to be setting up some missile turrets around the map here. So Boxer going for a really classic missile turret wall sort of build here, just using his excess minerals to get those missile turrets and get vision of the map, and of course do damage to dropships as they pass. This is sort of an old school way of dividing the map in half, but it is easily beatable if Chunsang just moves out with ground forces. Of course, he can just pick off those missile turrets, and it's a bit of a waste of money, but it is a good way to start a contain on the Terran player and then to move up your tanks gradually. So it looks like Boxer has actually gotten a nice little line here, a picket line of missile turrets in the middle of the map. And Boxer actually going straight for science facility here. Boxer going for science facility, so we could be seeing battle cruisers or covert ops here. Either is possible, although I guess the most likely thing he should be getting, is the +2 attack. So maybe I shouldn't get overexcited. Now Chunsang's going for a drop on Boxer's cliff here, and Boxer does have vision and a couple of tanks there, but Chunsang's a little bit farther over there, and it looks like he's going to be able to hit this refinery at the very least, and he's going to probably build some